Hello, my name is Hannah Houston, and I am a psychology major on the pre-med track at North Carolina A&T State University. I'm working towards becoming a psychiatrist because I've seen firsthand just how deeply mental health impacts everything from families to futures and entire communities. It shapes how we see ourselves, how we relate to others, and how we navigate the world, especially when we feel like we're carrying battles that no one else can see. Mental health isn't just something that I study, it's something that I've lived. I grew up in a household where addiction and mental health issues were present, and that experience shaped me more than I realized at the time. I remember being confused, scared, and sometimes even blaming myself for things that I did not understand in those moments. Watching someone I love relapse again and again and go through both manic and depressive episodes taught me how complicated healing really is, and how overlooked it often is, especially in Black families and communities where mental health is still stigmatized and swept under the rug. There were days when I felt invisible or like I had to hold everything together because no one else could. But over time, that pain turned into purpose. I started asking questions about trauma, generational patterns, access to healthcare, and why so many people suffer in silence when help should be available to them. Those questions eventually led me to psychology and into the pre-medical track. I realized I didn't just want to understand what people were going through. I wanted to be in a position to help them heal and truly reclaim their lives. That's why I want to become a psychiatrist, not just to diagnose or prescribe medication, but to break generational cycles, to remove the shame around mental illness, and to advocate for culturally competent, community-centered mental health care. I want to be the kind of doctor who sees the whole person, not just their symptoms, who listens, uplifts, and reminds people that their story doesn't just end with their diagnosis. As a scholar, I bring empathy, curiosity, and a willingness to challenge systems that aren't serving us. As a future doctor, I bring lived experience and a heart that's been shaped by both struggle and resilience. And as a leader, I bring a vision for a world where mental health care is accessible, equitable, and rooted in understanding. With the help of the Thurgood Marshall College Fund, I can take this passion beyond the classroom and into communities that need it the most. Communities like the one I grew up in. I want to be a part of a generation of change makers who rewrite what care looks like and who creates healing spaces that feel safe, seen, and supported. Thank you so much for listening to my story and for considering the purpose behind my path.